So we're gonna go, not sure actually. We can either Fireland's face or just play a bunch of small face damage. It's gonna be hard to burst them down though. We might, I think we ping here. Like I said before, we have to maximize our damage output. We might, I don't know. We have a lot of 2-mana choices to choose from. Probably the ping though. Actually, I think Valet, we can try to pressure the board, especially when it's weaker like this. So, oh, okay. Or not. Thing from below. Here we have 13 damage, 16 with Valet. Yeah. So we have 8 damage next turn, so we win through Hot Spring Guardian, but we lose to second Jinyu. We don't lose, but we can't beat the second Jinyu. Yeah, he's just going all in, so yeah. GG. I misplayed a lot that game. Didn't get punished though. Could have actually been a valid line though, because how I forced out the Jinyu earlier, I could have, if that would have been extra heal later on. That might have actually been I might have. It's hard to gauge how much damage I would have been able to push if I had just taken control of the board earlier, instead of going in on face on turn 7 with the Firelands portal. Is I didn't play. I don't think I played optimally there. So, but I still came out with the win. I don't know if I exactly deserved it though. Against Priest, I don't think we're very favored against Silence because we can't really beat them up. So we can't, like, our removal doesn't line up well, and we can't really beat them down. So here we're gonna just keep the smaller guys. Fireball isn't a great card. Oh, he's like an elemental control. Okay, he got book off of it. And Cleric. I think we just worm Frostbolt. I don't know exactly how much value his deck has, but Priest just overall has a lot of value. Here I think we take Courier, even though it's really slow. Mirror Image is pretty much useless, and Akanai is just a uh, is just a it's just a 4-mana 3/5. There's an argument to taking um, the image therapy is it blocks that, and I'm pretty sure he's the reason he coined it out is trying to set up Stone Shaper. So it could be either Courier or I'm just gonna take Courier though. So he did have Tolvir. Isn't very good because we don't have a. So here, the other two are pretty much useless. So I think it's gonna be the um, gonna be Antonitis. I think it's like Divine Shield. Even when played on a big guy, it doesn't really do anything, and um, Demon Fire is just really subpar removal. Fortunately, he's putting on a lot of minion pressure. Oh, that potion is very, very bad. That potion is pretty bad. Not exactly what I wanted to see there. Just play Arcanologist and start trying to remove his board. I don't know if I mean trying to burst Priest down. I don't think is a very good idea because they have a lot of heal. Their hero power is heal, and their deck probably has a substantial amount of heal. So I think the way we're gonna win this is through controlling the board. Except we're already down quite low, so we're gonna need a big one off of this. Oh, Lyra's good if it lives. It's probably gonna get Shadow Word Pains because a very appealing Shadow Word Pain target. And he's a Lyra of his own, I guess. Oh, yeah, he does have pain. Fortunately. It's not very good. Gonna draw here. Get a book into Firelands. Fortunately, our hand is quite high cost. We're not gonna be able to play it all. And we really need some we really want some way to start to alleviate the pressure. So, like AoE. Buffing up this Lyra is not very good news for us. Oh, he can pop the block. Maybe he can pop the block if he has like Holy Smite or Potion of Madness or another Mind Blast. Can't pop, but we're at 1. Think we Alex us ourselves up to full, or we just meteor his Lyra. I think Alex doesn't allow us to pop. Doesn't allow him to pop us, but it leaves Lyra up, and that's quite troubling. Meteor Ice Barrier doesn't allow him to pop. We might have a chance now. Oh, that's a big dude. Okay. Just has a Power Blast out. That's the only way we stay out of pot range. Gets another babbling book off of. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Not Ysera. Still does threaten to pop the lock. Either Firelands his guy, or Firelands Medivh and Volcanic. But pops us at 6. In retrospect, the better play there was too. Firelands, Volcanic. Last 2 games I've not been thinking very clearly. I don't know why. Well, now we can go Firelands, Volcanic, but our block has already been popped, fortunately. Um, okay. Okay. Okay, he got Frostbolt off of Babbling Book. Guess that's fine. I didn't play optimally there, so that's 3rd game. We're 2-1. Okay. I think 2 more games. Sorry, I've been a little bit distracted. I'm trying to work on something while streaming, so I'll focus back in. Okay. Versus Mage. So the mirror match basically comes down to who, like, your tech slots. So if he has Eater, that's really good for him. Because it's hard to, like, Eater, it's basically who has more ice blocks. Because you end up resorting to burn a lot, so it's who has more ice blocks, and Eater just is like, I take your ice blocks. It's a pretty strong start. You have a pretty solid curve, like we Arcanologist, and then like Pavling Book, Arcanologist turn 3. However, we do get wrecked a little bit by Volcanic Potion, so we might want to consider trading a little bit, especially like into this Arcanologist here. Yeah, we could, let's trade. Because we like Potion on 3 is very like real prospect. I think you might be thinking about whether to potion or not. Yeah, okay. Just potions on 3. So we anticipated that. So now we can just unload. A lot of decks only run 1 volcanic potion. Even if he runs 2, it's very unlikely that he has both in hand at turn 4. So, and it's not exactly something you keep against Mage. Sequencing was a little bit off, but we didn't get punished. We didn't get anything that we would have wanted to play. Not much we really would wanted to play. Maybe a glyph. Maybe not even a glyph. We'd probably want to apply more pressure. Frostbolt. Okay. Okay. Here, I think we just Arcanologist Ping. Just constantly apply pressure. His hand seems to be pretty heavy. He's only played like 2 cards so far this game. He's played Volcanic Potion, and it's this 3rd card he's played. We've played a lot more cards than him. Yeah, our hand size is similar because a lot of our cards cycle. Okay. It's probably that's not from the secret, so that's Ice Barrier, Ice Block. Ice Barrier. Okay. Just develop our hand size slowly. A glyph here. Oh, Cabalist Tomb is really good. Especially if we're going to be playing later on. But we have to make sure that we can keep our hand emptier, so you don't mill with Cabalist. Because our hand is fairly reactive or like is really heavy. A lot of late game. I think we're going to use Volcanic here because it's not going to get much more value. It's not going to get much value in ever. Set up Mana Bind going into turn 7. At 7, there's like Fire Lands. We might steal a Fire Land. Or an Ice Block if he's trying to put one up from Arcanologist. Though that might be already an Ice Block up there. It's not Counterspell. You know that. Okay. So that's an Ice Block. Okay. Interesting. So we have an extra block now. Play Thalnos to just kind of empty out our hand for Cabalist Tomb. Oh, okay. We get Freezing Potion, so even if he tries to mill us by pinging Thalnos, then you have another card in hand. Good Arcade Missiles is pretty good against Mage because a lot of their early game and like a lot of the minions that are playing only have 3 health, like Valet, Arcanologist, Mana Worm. Second reason I played Blood Mage was to test for potential Mirror Entity or a Potion of Polymorph so we could clear the road for Medivh next turn. I think Arcane Missiles here. The Meteor is a cleaner clear. I want to save it for a little bit more. We're gonna Meteor here, I think. I think there was a serious consideration to Meteoring last turn, though. Oh, Moat Lurker is not very... Moat Lurker is subpar. I'm gonna run up and get something. Sorry, I lost the audio for this part, so this is not actually live. Earth Elemental is pretty good here. It's basically the highest roll you can get, besides White Eyes. White Eyes has more value over like in the late game, but Earth Elemental has most like immediate board impact of any of 5 drops. Just top deck ooze, pretty good. We can pop him at 1 by fire. Wait, we can't pop him at 1. We can pop him at 5. What am I talking about? Oh, Healbot's a liability though. Okay, he's gonna use his second volcanic. Set up second block. I don't think there's any way we lose. We have better board, more health, and 2 ice blocks. And a nice block up. So we have like we have a lot of lives. He thinks he can race us, which is interesting. Well, like that, I guess that's the only way he wins is if we don't have ice blocks, more ice blocks. However, that's not going to work out for him. Set up Vape Nation for Medivh and not for any particular reason. Even if he goes up to 9 from Healbot, we still win. Even though this isn't live, I'm still trying to give you like my thoughts, what was going through my mind when this was happening. So just gonna trigger Vape Nation. Or he's not gonna attack. I don't know why he wouldn't attack though, because like you can't risk playing around Vape Nation. You don't, and also you don't have a small minion, so there's no way you're gonna play around Vape Nation. Your Medivh dies either way. Like you're not setting up a small minion so you can bring it in. But anyway, you just have lethal. So that game was just that game was won partly by just me like going at it a lot in the early game and putting in a lot of chip damage. But also it was just because I stole an ice block through mana bind. So 3-1. Another mage. So our whole hand seems pretty nice here. So here he's played quite interestingly by coin frostbolting, don't know if that's the best idea, because um, that's just it's not a very good use of the coin. You'd rather save coin for something else. He's that scared of Mana Worm that he couldn't wait one turn, take like 1 or 2 damage. That's interesting. Unless he has an interesting play. So I think this is either setting up for Volcanic, or it's just it's either setting up for Volcanic, or it's just he's trying to take it down over 3 turns, or he gets Cone of Cold from Portal. I invested 6 mana to take care of my 2-drop, and I also traded for 1 card, even though I got a card off of it, so that was pretty good for me. Just gonna tempo out Valet here, since we have a lot of removal in hand, and we just want to keep on constantly applying pressure. This guy doesn't seem very fond of playing spells, playing cards at all. He's either setting up for another Volcanic or just planning to ping it down over 3 turns again. Not again, but he's doing some sort of setup. Glyph first. Probably get Fireball and burst him down. I think we can go in on burn here, because we have 15 damage of burn. So we're gonna utilize the ping to maximize our damage. Because like I said, the ping you only get 1 per turn, whereas the other ones you can put out more. So if you want to maximize your damage output, you should use ping, unless you're setting up for a 2 turn, like you're setting up for lethal in like a way that you can only get by playing something other than ping. So he runs Novice, which is kind of interesting. I'm assuming this is Gunther Mage. Or Discover Mage. We haven't seen a lot of cards from his deck. He's only played Glyph. He didn't play that many cards. He played like Glyph, and then he got Cone of Cold off of it. He coined Frostbolted turn 1. He didn't play that. He hasn't played that many cards. Now we just have a lot of burst here. So, you win. So we went 4-1 with this deck. 80% win rate. That's not exactly what you can expect from this deck. In the Shaman and the Priest games, I didn't play very optimally, but I think in the other games, I'm pretty satisfied with how I played. And we didn't see Glidus Ooze. Well, we only played it once. We played it to take care of Atiesh. So I'm not sure exactly how effective it is. We didn't see any aggro, like straight aggro. We saw mid range. We saw Control Priest. We saw Miracle Rogue, and we saw 2 like Discover Mages. So I'm not sure how So basically, the things we can summon are like Polymorph. If we're facing on a Paladin, like we can take out Tyrion, the Spike Ray Steed. That's one of the tech options for if we want to target Paladin. Basically, the things you would take out are like Volcanic, Babbling Book. The Babbling books are more flexible. I like them because Well, you have to get lucky sometimes. What else? You can play um, your area damage is kind of flexible. You can play Flame Strike or Meteor. Um, what other flex cards can you put in? Um, you can put in uh, another Cabal Courier. I only run one because they're a little bit slow. Even though they offer a lot of flexibility because they can give you cards that your class isn't supposed to have. Like they can give you priest and warlock cards that you're like mage is not supposed to be able to like have greater healing potion or Draxus, but they can if you have Cabal Courier. But I think it's a little bit too slow. Facing a lot of control, I faced a lot of control in like slower decks, so Cabal Courier actually was pretty good against those. It's not very good against aggro though, so that's why it's not in the deck. So what other tech options are there? Basically, if you want to like capitalize on your top end, you can get Antonitis plus Burgly Bully to help beat out other slower decks. But I don't think that's necessary. We already um, like that just adds another game plan. You can go for like an Antonitis coin game plan, or you can like Alex that like don't feel like it's exactly necessary with all the late game finishing you already have. So that's gonna end the video for now. Thanks for watching.